Hey everybody, Randy here with Stay Broke Business Consulting. Welcome to day 40 of building $1 million business in 1 year. Today we got some stuff to deal with GCS utilities. So we changed some of the services that we offer. We were doing pressure washing and erosion control as a way to get our foot in the door with the large builders that we were after as our clients. But we knew that eventually we would get rid of those services because the margins on it's too small. The type of employees you have to hire, like there's so many complications to it, and there's so many other people doing it. So we were finally able to end that at the end of last year, but we were able to take that equipment and flip some of it into our jetting and camera services, which we were offering using our pressure washing trucks to do jettings on new construction. We bought a nice camera, $10,000 camera, where we can do inspections, record it, send it to the construction managers, whatever. But after we decided we were getting rid of pressure washing finally and finished up all our contracts, it was time to rethink how we were doing it. There's no sense in carrying full-blown pressure washing setups around with us. So we were able to find a special skid that's perfect for what we needed. Everything we're dealing with is small, 4-inch, that's it. There's not much variation in what we do. We were able to find this skid, take some of our pressure washing equipment, add it to it. We found the perfect truck to use as well. And when we took all this stuff, threw it together, we ended up with this beautiful rig that allows us to very efficiently go in and get rocks, mud, other buildup and debris out of the 4-inch clean out pipes going from the house to the city lines. So it was picking up for a while, but it's like we think everybody knows what we're doing, and then we'll go out and say, hey, we could have helped you with that jetting or that vacuum service, and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you did that. Well, we just told you 2 months ago, and now you forget again. So Kyle, my operations manager, and myself have been brainstorming, trying to figure out how to deal with that. The other side of that is the construction managers love free things. So we tend to give away a lot of hats. We've been giving away hats for years, and we've been looking into some other stuff, trying to do something a little different. So we've been looking at some like knives that maybe we can have engraved or like different things, but we don't want something that we're just going to give them and then they're going to throw away and then it's done. And it's just a bunch of wasted money, because even though we only have, I think, 8 clients right now, we have over 300 construction managers or project managers that we're working with on a daily basis. So whatever we buy, it's going to have to be a lot of it. We're going to combine the two, and we got a plan. What we're going to do is take our truck and put it on a shirt. I think Kyle was the one that came up with the tagline, and we're going to put it on there real big. Our truck sucks. And then put some of our other information on it. This is something that I can, run by the company that does all of our t-shirts. If I go sit down with him, he'll try and help me out designing something, but it's always hard to get exactly what I want. So now that ChatGPT offers imaging, I'm able to do a lot of this stuff myself, and maybe I can't get it perfect, but I can get it close, then send it to the t-shirt guy or whoever I need to send it to, and then they can tweak it to make it right and get the product back to us much quicker. All that being said, I'm going to walk you guys through it today. So I had Travis go out and take some good pictures. We cleaned the truck up, parked it where we could get some good pictures of it. Now we have those pictures uploaded. We're going to throw them into chat, tell chat what we're looking for, and see if we can get something that we're happy with today. And then after that, we'll take it to the t-shirt place. We'll sit down. Hopefully Steve will be there. We can sit down with him and see if he can pop out a design for us and just take you guys through the process. Shirts are something we do a lot of, between the different companies we have and being able to give them away to people. All of our families like to have different shirts for us, so we try to come up with different fun designs, something that people are okay with wearing. We also have to have our safety shirts for our field. So just coming up with different things. We do it quite a bit, but now that we have the ability to do some of our own designs, it makes that a lot easier. First thing we're going to do is upload the picture of the truck that I think I want to use. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to tell, can you turn the truck into a silhouette with a white background? Nice thing about chat, you can talk to it. I'm a very slow typer, so talking to it allows me to do things much quicker. This part usually takes a few minutes. Give it time. Don't get worried if it looks like something that's not even close to what you're looking for, because somehow they'll start manipulating this image and it'll look so far off, and then all of a sudden it gives you what you're after. So again, like I've said, as this is loading up here, I spend a lot of time using chat, and I have different folders that I use. For this one, I just started a new chat on here, but it's taking everything that I've done so far, and it utilizes all that to try and give me what I'm looking for. I've created quite a few images on here. I have a bunch of different project files. So it is a lot better at getting me what I need fairly quickly. Where I'm able to use some smaller prompts or shorter prompts for it, but sometimes it doesn't work and I have to use very specific prompts. But it's seeming that the more I work with it, the easier my prompts are getting to get the results I'm after. All right, so we have our image. I like this. This is kind of what I had in mind, but here where the bed's running into the truck, you're really kind of losing it. So let's try another time. So I was telling somebody else about this issue that we're having of getting people to remember that we offer this service. One of the problems is in this industry, the production, residential production industry, there is a lot of turnover. So there's constantly new people that we're having to tell about our services. I was telling somebody else about this, and they're like, oh, why don't you just tell them and they should remember to call you? And it's like, I wish it was that simple. I don't know why it's not that simple. We've been working with these clients for, 6-7 years now. Like, sure, our services have changed slightly. Shouldn't be that hard to remember that, we offer this service, but for some reason it's a struggle. So the best thing we could do is think to create something that was memorable, and hopefully that'll help with it. All right, there it is. I like it. I do not like the shadow under it, I don't think. So regardless, this is usually the point where, like, now if I want to remove the shadow, I just say, all right, keep it exactly the same, just remove the shadow, or any other tweaks that I might want to do. Or this is the point where I can just send it over to the t-shirt company and let them tweak it, because they're going to have different tricks to make sure that it prints right and it looks good when it prints on the shirts. So let's go see if Steve's in at Steve's Tees today and see if he can help us finish this up and get some shirts ordered.
Don't look bad like that either.
Yeah.
I tell you something else too. If I had
That's a void section. That would need to be the same as the background section.
this,
Yeah, that, and then that little piece
Like
right
that?
there. That shouldn't be there. And that, like I said, that area, that white area on that hose.
I got a couple little things I want to do. Like I want to go in here and see how I got an outline here that kind of shows my wheel. I want to go in here and fix that.
Oh, fix that
I
one.
mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little piece there, but I want to go ahead and I'm gonna tweak it.
I know.
I'm just doing this on the fly.
And then if we could throw our logo on that thing, that would be cool.
Oh, what
on
thing?
that, on
Oh
that
yeah,
right
we're
there.
gonna get rid of that.
Or just get rid of that and put it right there would work
I'm gonna get
too.
rid of it right
Oh, Monday we'll get the final proof from Steve's Tees, and once that's approved, he's going to try and get the shirts in as quick as possible. And He's going to let us come in, watch the shirts get printed, so we'll get some cool videos on that. Do an interview with him at the same time, talk about his business. He's been doing it since he was 16 years old, so he knows the shirt industry really well, and he's got a lot of experience, so that should be a fun interview. Come along for that. Other than that, it's Friday afternoon. We're ready to get the heck out of here. We got a good amount accomplished today. We got the new logo, the shirts ready to go. We should have those really quick. A lot of planning for our big company trip coming up next week. That'll be some really good video footage for you guys to see and meet some of our employees and their families. So that'll be a lot of fun. My wife's out of town at a horse show with one of our daughters, so I got the kids this weekend. Got a bunch of stuff to try and get done with them and get packed up for the trip. Next week's a busy week. We have a few different meetings, so it'll be some different content coming up. So make sure, like, follow, and subscribe. The content's going to keep changing. See what you guys like. Throw a comment down below if there's something that stands out to you or something you want to see. And as always, stay broke.